We are going to 1 Kings chapter 13, verse 11 through 25. And the subject is, whatever you do, don't miss your stop. And so I'll be reading from the New King James Version. Bear with me. It is a little lengthy, but it's important that you hear this part and then go back and study the chapter 13. So it says, the death of the man of God. Now an old prophet dwelt in Bethel, and his sons came and told him all the works that the man of God had done that day in Bethel. They also told their father the words which he had spoken to the king. And their father said to them, which way did he go? For his sons had seen which way the man of God went who came from Judah. Then he said to his sons, saddle the donkey for me. So they saddled the donkey for him, and he rode on it and went after the man of God and found him sitting under an oak. Then he said to him, are you the man of God who came from Judah? And the backstory is, if you go back and read the beginning, it was a man of God, and he went to the king and he told him what was going to happen, and it happened just like he said. And then he didn't like what he said, and he reached out for the man of God, and his arm, his hand got all messed up, and then the man of God prayed and the arm was healed. And to me, what it said was this man of God was very powerful, very anointed. And so the king said, hey, won't you come eat a meal with me? I'm paraphrasing. Come on and eat with me. And he said, oh, no, there's nothing you can offer me that would be good enough for me to do that, because I'm under strict orders. I am not to eat, I am not to drink, and I'm not to go back the way I came. So I'm sorry, but I can't do that. And so the man of God went on his way. And so here we are. So now this old prophet is like, oh, well, which way did he go? Okay, y'all follow with me. Okay, he said, are you the man of God who came from Judah? And he said, I am. Then he said to him, come home with me and eat bread. Y'all listening? And he said, I cannot return with you, nor go in with you. Neither can I eat bread, nor drink water with you in this place. For I have been told by the word of the Lord, you shall not eat bread, nor drink water there, nor return by going the way you came. Now, he told that king off. He said, ain't no way, I'm not doing it. Here he is telling this old prophet the same thing, but pay attention. He said to him, I too am a prophet, as you are. And an angel spoke to me by the word of the Lord, saying, bring him back with you to your house, that he may eat bread and drink water. He was lying to him. That's what was in parentheses. So he went back with him. Now you think about this. This man, this prophet, the Bible called him an old prophet, is lying to the man of God. And while I'm reading, I teach school, and so while I continue to read, I want in the back of your mind, metacognition, I want you to think about, why would the old prophet lie? Why would he lie to this man? But I'm going to keep reading. But I want you to be thinking about that. Okay, so he went back with him and ate bread in his house and drank water. Now it happened as they sat at the table that the word of the Lord came to the prophet who had brought him back. And he cried out to the man of God who came from Judah, saying, thus says the Lord, because you have disobeyed the word of the Lord and have not kept the commandment which the Lord your God commanded you, but you came back, ate bread, and drank water in the place of which the Lord said to you, eat no bread and drink no water. Your corpse shall not come to the tomb of your fathers. Now, imagine this. Now, we're going to do like Golden Girls. Picture this, Sicily, 1943. So you go way back in the Old Testament, and here is this man of God. He does listen to this old prophet. He's sitting at his house, sitting at the table. They are eating fried chicken. He is passing the biscuits. He got the Kool-Aid on the side. And as he is eating, here come this man. Now he hearing from God for real, telling him, man, now you know you weren't supposed to come back and do this. Now, can you imagine how mad you would be? You'll probably get a little choked on your chicken. You mean to tell me, now that I'm sitting here eating at the table, doing what you told me, God told me to do, that now you're going to tell me that I disobeyed? Let's keep going. So it was, verse 23, after he had eaten bread and after he had drunk, that he saddled the donkey for him, the prophet whom he had brought back. When he was gone, a lion met him on the road and killed him, and his corpse was thrown on the road, and the donkey stood by it. The lion also stood by the corpse. Now, when have you heard of a lion and a donkey living in peace and standing beside each other pretty much and not attacking each other? Okay, let's keep going. We're almost done with the reading. And there men passed by and saw the corpse thrown on the road and the lion standing by the corpse. Then they went and told it in the city where the old prophet dwelt. Okay, now y'all, whatever you do, don't miss your stop. This man of God had explicit instructions what not to do. And he listened. He obeyed. He told the king, there's no way I'm going to do that. And he got it right the first time. But then here comes the old prophet. And the old prophet is telling him, well, I'm a prophet too. You're a prophet. I'm a prophet. And then he's telling him, no. You can trust me, and you can come back with me. And so sometimes people want to trick you into missing your blessing. Sometimes people want you to miss your stop. They are doing and they are working behind the scenes to figure out a way that they can get you to stop or deviate from the plan God has laid out for you. And so if you don't get anything else in this message tonight, it is to be obedient. And I believe, I could be wrong, but it ties in with my initial sermon way back in 1998. And it was obey and live, disobey and die. And so my daughter was like, it's a lot nicer now when you saying just don't miss your stop. But it's still it's still true. We have to obey him. But sometimes it's not as cut and dry, the temptations. And so I have 10 things I want to, if you want to take notes, you can. They're common sense. But if God is sending this word at 12:30 in the morning, then it is for somebody on this line. And maybe somebody who's going to tell somebody that you need to obey, that you need to get it together, that you need to watch out for distractions. Number one, don't think that you are above temptation. When you go back and read the beginning part of the chapter, you will see that this man of God was powerful. He spoke it and you saw it come to pass. He is literally ministering to a king. That's how powerful he was, that God was using him. And I don't know that he thought that he was above temptation, but sometimes that's what we think. When we get a title and or we get a position, or we think because we've been walking with Jesus for 20 years, it's no way I would fall for the okie doke. It's no way I would fall for that trick. I ain't stupid, I ain't dumb. But those are the times when we are the most susceptible. So don't think that you're above temptation. Somebody's been playing with fire. thinking that you not going to get burned, that you can dibble and dabble and it's okay because you are you, or that no one will find out that you're doing what you're doing. And meanwhile, you're telling other people not to do it. So don't think that you are above temptation. This is a warning message. I wish I could say you're going to get a car, you're going to get a house, and you're going to get a car, and you're going to get a car. But that is not what God gave me. The second one is, it's not always the one that you're watching out for. We have people in our lives that we got one eye open, if we could be honest. I don't really trust you, so I got my eye on you. So everything you say, I'm analyzing it, and sometimes I'm over-analyzing it, and I'm not assuming best intentions because I don't really trust you. And so I'm watching you. But a lot of times, it's not the people you're watching. It's the one you trust. It's the one you call a friend. It is the one that's working shoulder to shoulder with you in church, in ministry, on the mission. It's that person. It's the person you grew up eating bread together. Y'all were dirty, barefoot, running around together. It's the people you went to school with. Those are the ones you're not looking for them to come at you. You think that they got your back. You think that they are happy about your success, and they would never, ever attempt to keep you from missing your stop. But it's those very people, the ones you went to seminary with, the ones you went to school with, is the ones you were working together, but you kept getting promotion after promotion, and they remain stagnant. And you think that they're still for you because they're your loudest cheerleaders. But let me tell you, there's a reason you are listening to this word. It's not always the one you're watching for. Sometimes it's the one you think don't like you is the one that's praying for you at night. So, number 3, don't get distracted by titles, age, or fancy words. The man of God, he was looking out for the higher ups. He said, oh, no, you're going to try to make me miss something. I know what God told me. He kept right on about his business. But when the old prophet came, he got a little trick. He put his guard down because, one, he was older. And we, as younger people, we trust you if you're older because we think you have wisdom because you're older. But let me tell you, older and age does not mean wisdom always. And especially godly wisdom, it might be worldly wisdom, but has nothing to do with godly wisdom. And so we're trusting them, but we shouldn't. And then because you are the bishop, now I'm trusting you because you're telling me to do this. You are the pastor. You are the president of the United States of America. You are the head of the CDC. You are the head of health and all the other stuff. You are who you are. So I must be able to trust you because of your title. But we cannot miss our bus. We cannot miss our stop because we're listening to someone with a title or fancy words. He said, oh, no, God came to me. The angels, and no. Come on, it's okay. Come on and eat with me. And he went against his better judgment. He went against his gut, his instinct. Something inside him, he knew he wasn't supposed to go with him. So he had to go against everything, all the things, all the red flags, and go back with him. Can you imagine how long the Green Mile he had to walk to get back to that man, that old prophet's house? And the whole time he's thinking, now I know I shouldn't be doing this, but he's a man of God. Why would he lie? And that's what the person is saying. I know I shouldn't go back to this guy's house because this ain't right. I'm saved and we're not married. I know I should not be sitting here getting high because I know I'm not supposed to do. I know that I'm not supposed to do X, Y, Z, but yet don't miss your stop. Whatever you do, don't miss your stop. You're riding on the bus and you're riding on the train. You're riding on the plane, and the next stop is yours, but you are so distracted. You fell asleep, you were engaged in conversation, you were involved in your phone, and you missed your stop. Now you're wasting time. You're out of order. There's a reason you're listening to this. Number 4 is when we are closest to our victory, that we are sometimes blindsided. It could be right around the corner. It could be if you just stay on that job 6 more months, your breakthrough is coming. If you just stick and stay in that marriage that seems like it's not even worth holding on to, just give it a few more months. And God is going to save that person. God is going to turn that spouse around if you just hold on for a few more months. Is it time to throw in the towel? Don't miss your stop because it could carry you. Don't miss your stop. Don't be blindsided by failure, by opposition. It ain't even worth it. I'm tired. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of taking pills. I'm tired of going to a doctor appointment after doctor appointment. I want to throw up my hands and give up. No. Don't miss your stop. If you're going through all this, there's a reason. Whatever you do, don't give up. Don't stop. Don't quit. Number 5, don't let anyone make you miss God when you have heard from him. I don't know about Dr. Farrow, but God has led me to do some crazy stuff. It seemed crazy. And I'm telling people, I hear it in my spirit. It doesn't make sense, but I hear it in my spirit. And they're like, I get all kinds of opposition. Why would you do that? That don't make sense. God give you wisdom. That is just dumb. And I almost miss God. A woman of God. I'm a woman of God. Like the man of God in the Bible. I hear God. I know his voice. But so many people can come at you with negativity and telling you you're dumb, you're stupid. Why would you do that? God wouldn't tell you anything like that. When you know that you have heard God, trust him. Don't miss your stop. Don't miss it. If he's telling you to get off the bus at the next stop. If they telling you no, I'm telling you, it's closer if you get off at the 3rd stop. No, if that is not what God is telling you, don't miss your stop. Somebody is about to make an egregious decision because you're going to miss God listening to people because he didn't give them the vision. He didn't give them the dream. He gave it to you. So it's your job to listen. Everyone is not for you. Oh my goodness, that I've struggled. This prophet, this old prophet, was not really for this man of God. But let me tell you, even when the man died, he got the body, he put him in his own grave plot, put his bones in there and told his kids, when I die, throw my bones in there too. Because he knew that man was a man of God. But he was like, oh, he was disobedient. Sometimes people, and maybe they love you. Maybe they really do love you. But they're not for you. They love you, but they jealous. They love you, but they envious. They love you, but they're trying to figure out, why do you keep getting blessed when they doing all that they can and they're not getting what you getting? And so they love you, but they hating on you. And so they're not for you. And so at your weakest moment, they are sowing seeds of doubt in your spirit. That's why you cannot listen to everybody. Number 7, we don't have to understand or make sense of what people say. Sometimes I've been so hurt. If you haven't been hurt by people, then that is so good. I've been so hurt by something people have said, a person has said. I don't really care too much about the people I don't know, or they not. It's the people I'm real close to that I love and care about. Maybe the people I've been over backwards to help or to do, and I try to be there. And then it's like they'll say some stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why would they say that? And then it keeps me up at night. Why would they say that? Why do they feel like that? Why I wouldn't say that to them. I wouldn't do that. No. Don't even waste time with that. Because you're never going to make sense of why people say and do what they do because you're not them. And so you will make yourself just lose all kinds of sleep trying to figure out somebody else. Don't miss your stop trying to figure out what somebody else is doing. You looking back, you scrolling Facebook, you looking at Instagram, you trying to find any clue, any signal. I can't understand why they would do or why they would say. You asking people, well, what's going on? But no. Don't miss your stop. Keep going. Some people want you to follow after them, to chase after them, to run after them, to be so obsessed with them that you miss your stop. I'm talking to somebody, and I'm wrapping up. Don't miss your train. Don't miss your bus. Don't miss I had to pick my daughter up from the airport, and I had to go to the airline that she flew on, American Airlines. Then I had to go to the terminal and make sure I was there. And then they have the gates, all that stuff. And you got to be at the right place at the right time. And I know Dr. Farrow knows you can mess around if you want to. You can sit in the restaurant in the airport and the food is so good and you're drinking your Starbucks and they start calling for that gate, that flight. And if you're not there when you're supposed to be, they will leave without you. He wants to take us higher. And everybody can't go high as you're going. They don't want you on that plane. They don't want you to get to that next level. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But whatever you do, don't miss your stop. I'm almost done. Don't be late thinking that you have more time. I'm going to hit snooze. I'm going to rest. And then by the time you get to your bus stop, your train stop, your whatever, you are a little too late. The bus is driving off and they will not stop for you. And lastly, I was coming from Fairfax and I was tired and I was sleepy and it was a familiar way to come home. Y'all, I missed not one, not two, 3 exits. It added at least 40 extra minutes on my trip. And all I wanted to do was get home. I missed my stop. I missed my exits. I missed where I was supposed to go. That's what happened to this man of God. This man of God, this powerful man of God that heard God's voice, knew who he was and what he was saying, was obedient in his spirit, but disobeyed. Whether he was tricked, bamboozled, hoodwinked, whatever it was, he missed God and paid the ultimate price of his life. Whatever you do, don't miss your stop. And that was 1 Kings chapter 13. Go back and read the whole chapter. And I promise you, it will bless you. It will bless you.